I had to.
That was such a great idea.
I love it.
Hi, everyone. Welcome.
Keep the celebration going.
Absolutely.
Aw. Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
that was such fun.
It brought the tears right on back.
I know.
Right.
So much.
It's so heartwarming.
We needed that.
Oh, goodness.
Thanks for being here, everybody. Nice to see you all. I feel like today's energy is like, I'm going to admit I'm a little under the weather.
Yeah.
So,
Kevin caught my cold.
yeah, with all those kisses you were blowing,
I know.
It happens.
it totally happens. We
You
basically
all need to be wearing your mask around me. Hopefully yours won't get like mine. That's all.
we sound kind of nasally. It's
I
awesome.
know.
Welcome to my world.
Right?
I know. We're just.
You've got the allergies.
Yeah, I'm the allergy meister over here, so I'm always having an issue. It's just a way of
She,
life.
she owns stock in Kleenex.
Me too. Thank you all for being here, and thank you again for last night. It was so wonderful. I'm overwhelmed with all of the messages and the notes and the love and the comments and the, oh my goodness, that's definitely keeping me going today. So plugging back into that is everything. So thank you guys. We had such a blast last night. We're already talking about next year, our outfits, the themes.
I'm already on the lookout for.
Oh yeah,
something fancy.
Super fancy.
So yeah, the Mod Gala. I love that one. We might have to change the name.
The Mod Gala.
Yeah.
Maybe every year just change it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We get to. So thank you all for joining. JJ, Debbie, Lisa, thanks for being here.
Love you, Kevin.
Sunday on the couch, and so
on the couch, and we're taking on the couch seriously because we are a little bit tired.
We're all gonna cuddle today.
Oh, spoon.
Spoonage.
JJ, on your shelf, two, on the third from the bottom, the third shelf up, the ball. Oh, and a spider just dropped, actually, which is interesting. That ball.
You and your spiders. Are you?
No, a spider just fell, and I love them. I don't even let them outside. I just let nature be. Anyway, so there's something maybe with the medicine of the spider in that.
Okay.
And that ball. There's medicine for us today in that.
My bowling ball.
Oh my. What is that?
Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh.
It's huge.
Yeah, I forgot I think it's a jasper. I can't remember. Does anybody out there know what this is?
Somebody might.
I think you're right about that, Jasper.
What are the healing qualities of that? Because I can feel like it's...
Oof, I'm getting the chills right now on that. Whoa.
It's super heavy.
Onyx?
Onyx is black, right?
Yeah. Jasper.
Everybody's saying Jasper.
I just can't remember if there's another. But
yeah, that's very grounding, that bottom part of it. What's the healing qualities of it? If anybody knows, let us know. What's with that spider?
Well, I love how the spider is the web.
Oh, it's the
and casting out that that web, and that reminds me too of the what's it called? Not really ley lines, but it's like this collective web, since we're doing the collective, and it's like each of us, because before we've put in where everybody is from, and it's like we all connect with each other in this web, like each person just lights it up. The grid, that's what it is, the grid.
Okay.
Eliza said our web of connectivity.
Yeah, I love it. And sometimes there's the duality in it, they're saying, and so they're drawing the web, and they're saying that sometimes we can get caught in other people's webs. And so bringing our awareness to the energy of other people. And Yes, we are connected, but sometimes, when you walk into a spider web and it's like it's all over you, and now he's climbing up the wall.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. I'm
Is it the itsy bitsy spider?
Oh,
Kudos to you, Kevin,
Itsy
for
bitsy
being
spider.
okay with that.
Let me take a picture of you.
I wanted to bring this up on screen real quick.
Yeah.
Tarot ask. Oh, it's ask backward.
Oh yeah.
No,
my
it was ass backwards before, wasn't it, guys?
Yeah.
oh, it had to have been. Yeah.
Oh my god.
You tweaked your name. It was ass earlier.
Yep.
wasn't it?
Kevin,
I
can
am
you allow that to happen in your
honestly, I have zero fear of spiders. I love them.
No, when I come there, you're going to have to bodyguard me from any fucking
Well, that's out. If
She
you
dropped the F-bomb. She's serious.
yeah.
Oh, did I really?
Oh my gosh.
No, I got freaked out about spiders. I'm thinking you had a little baby little thing.
It's a big one. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm not a
I
spider
wanted
fan.
to tarot ask backwards.
Yeah.
Okay, so I apologize if I was saying your name wrong last night. I am a little better today, feeling a little better. So, and I can see your name now. So bad energy making me regret today, y'all. Making me sad. Needing this yesterday, I felt I was transcending it. At the end of the show today, we do spend some time in prayer with each other. So I'm glad that you brought this up. Please stay to the end because we do circle up and pray for one another. Okay? Tarot ask backwards. This whole time I thought it was.
It was. It was. They said it was as
It was.
Oh, okay. 'Cause
Oh,
I am like that.
Okay.
I think I got. So if you have any questions though for today, I've been starring them. I think.
Yeah, we're doing. Actually, I thought I had done a banner, but it looks like I erased it. But we're doing personal questions today on the couch. So personal, psychic, spiritual. I'm so sorry that I don't have this done. Spiritual. I've been liking the missing items. If anybody has that, as well as mediumship. Go ahead, put your questions in all caps, please.
And hold your prayers until the end, so it'll all be in order when we start them. Okay. Thanks.
Perfect.
Just wondering if
Banded
I'm feeling as if there's a crack like in for tears, like it's almost like a crack in the heart where it's almost like I just feel like the tears have to rain down, like something just feels like heavy, and I was just wondering if anybody is feeling that way out there.
Well, this I think aligns with that jasper used since ancient times to help relieve stress and anxiety, promote mental clarity and focus, and even aid with physical healing. Its metaphysical properties make it useful, grounding energy. Cor, thank you so much for that info. I feel like that's why Spirit brought our attention to it.
I'm doing that thing again, guys.
I know. I think I am too.
I'm like, wait, I recognize that sound.
It's happening again.
I know. It's an interesting energy lately.
Okay. I was warned about this.
Yes, right?
Nothing else. She says nothing else.
Oh my god.
Oh, hence the web.
Oh.
It's that web vibe. It's like there's this with the connectivity and really getting kind of latched into something there. Something's up.
Yeah.
It's not bad. I'm not saying that. It's just
Oh.
there's something just really
Okay.
whimsical or something.
You were warned about this, Debbie? Is that what you said?
About
Yeah.
the energy. Because remember last week we had.
We told her, JJ, Kevin and I told Debbie about how last week or when we were on your channel, remember we got like the spaced out kind of.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
And I even told Debbie, oh, you need to watch the show because it was weird.
Yeah, it felt like years went by
Mm-hmm.
in between speaking. Yeah.
Really did.
I'm like, oh my gosh, you guys were higher than a kite.
It was like that.
We really were.
And I think it's happening again.
Is too. I just want to make mention too for any of the moderators, and I listed them all in the description box of yesterday's video. I've heard from a bunch of you, and to just keep the emails coming in so that we can connect you with your prizes. So send me an email, info@thehealingmedium.ca, please.
That's right, Ellen.
Ellen, that's cute. Ellen said that's because I was moderating.
Yeah,
Oh,
Ellen. Yeah.
Totally was. Amazing.
Good job, Ellen.
Does someone want to do the honors and choose a question?
Sure, I'll start.
Wonderful.
Since you guys are on some kind of haze. All right. All right. Let's start out with this question. Eliza says, how's your first day in the new year, Kevin?
Amazing. Thank you. Yeah.
Oh,
No complaints.
With spider energy all around you.
right.
Yeah.
Holy cow. Yeah. Nope. You don't have that in your house, do you, Kevin?
No. We
Okay.
don't.
And the guest room is clear of.
Totally.
I'm going to make him go in there, and he's going to go in. He's going to go clear.
Yeah. There's this thing that if you gather chestnuts and you put them around your house, apparently spiders don't like it. And so maybe it's just the energy that's been infused into that intention, but it's a great way of just keeping them out. Another thing is I close all my vents in the kind of like summer and fall. If we put the air conditioning on, we open a few of them, but I find if I close those, they don't have a way of coming in. So I don't. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. I want them to stay outside. Yeah. They're better off outside. So it'll be fine.
Okay. So I thought, I'm going to draw a card for you today, since that was the first question for Kevin. Just an intention card for Kevin.
Thank you. And Debbie, I think I just pulled these for you around the spiders. So have you asked your angels to help you with this? Vacuum away the fear and release. So the spiders are here to assist you.
Okay, but
She's like, that's great. She's like, thanks, but no thank you.
thank you, but remain at a distance that I can't see you. Cloak yourselves.
Did the card really say vacuum? Did you say vacuum?
It literally did.
Vacuum away your fear.
Archangel Michael and Raphael.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the card coming in for you. It is the number 18 and freedom. Today, my prayer of intention is freedom. May I exercise all the beautiful opportunities to grow and engage with the world that exercising freedom can bring. So you're even more free today than you were before you turned this age. This new number for you is a good one of freedom. So, yep. Step into it.
I love that. Feels good. Giddy up.
Giddy up.
Giddy up.
Hi-ho, Silver.
Yeah, in a way.
All right, someone else's turn.
All right.
I don't know. Let's just read on each other for an hour and a half.
Everybody's like, what is going on here?
I'm telling you, it's wild.
Yeah.
I'm starring things though. I've been starring.
All right, I'm
We've
gonna
got
choose-
20 things starred.
Okay.
Janice, thank you.
Janice. Hi.
Yeah. Hi, Kevin, Lisa, JJ, and Debbie. Can I please get a message or direction from my guides? Absolutely, Janice.
Yes.
You may. Oh, that's interesting. They're acknowledging. That's funny because I had pulled 2 cards. I didn't know who they were for. They're for you. So you just being in this pause and asking for the guidance. There's direction in that. So sometimes it's like subtle. Sometimes it's really clear and loud. You being in that mindfulness to be in the receive by sometimes just taking that little bit of a pause, that moment feels good. And what else do you want to add to that? Oh, that's so funny. You know, when we're younger, and actually, true confession, when I'm older, I love having like slumber parties, and so they're showing me that kind of energy, Janice,
Love
where it's
slumber
like
parties.
grab your besties and have a slumber party. So having some fun and staying up way too late and eating all the yummy food and celebrating in however you do in that conversation with those girlfriends, guy friends, other friends, all of them. Take that into consideration. Yeah, be in the lightfulness and the joy of that. Have a little bit of fun.
I love that. Yeah, look at that.
I love any
Oh,
slumber
yeah.
party analogy.
Slumber party.
Yeah.
I do feel, you know, you've been working on something. They're showing me you actually journaling. So I don't know if this is like a metaphor of work, but doing some work. You've been doing some work. You've been doing that inner work, Janice. They show me that you've been doing that. And the initial card that came in, look at that beautiful growth that's coming in now. And this is the number 3. And I got 2 3s for you here. Look at that. I love that. And this is appreciating even the smallest growth around you, right? Even if it's a small bloom, it is still growth. And you are doing that work. And that healing, that spiritual healing, that mind, body, spirit healing is there for you. I love that. And it's okay. Like you feel like maybe I need to do this or do that, or should I ignore that? Or it's okay to pick up and move forward, even though it's not, you can revisit some of the healing later. You're at a point where it is time to just bloom, right? Just move forward. Really stepping into your divinity, your full divinity self. You just have all these beautiful cards coming in regards to celebrating you and stepping into fullness and happiness, even though some of that past kind of leaving some of that. How do I say that? It's like acknowledging that it's this is one of my sayings, acknowledging that it's part of your story, but it's not your whole story, not that next chapter. And they're taking me back to that journaling part. But yeah, I love this for you as well. Mm-hmm.
You pretty much read my cards for me over here.
Oh, good.
I drew hey sugar, you got it, no need for doubt. So if there is something that you're really trying to challenge yourself with doing, go for it. You mentioned choosing this or that or the other. I did get the 7 of Cups, which makes me get that kind of a vibe too. Lots of decisions and lots of good options, lots of really good options for you. The timing of it, you mentioned that as well. I got Temperance. I got the Temperance card. So it's just a matter of time, or it's the timing of making your move. I feel like there's a move for you, especially in the next couple of months, actually, which is funny because I don't usually do timing stuff, but I feel like there's something the next couple of months with the timing for you that'll lead you toward this 10 of Pentacles vibe. where you get everything that you want, and you'll be able to kind of move forward from there. But I'm feeling really good about everything for you, Janice.
Yeah, Janice says, journaling. Thank you for the encouragement. Blooming is a beautiful feeling and releasing sadness. Yeah, I was getting, it was the writing as well. It was like the typewriter, and then it turned into a keyboard, but it was all going so very fast. And they were showing me that this was on the horizon, that it was all going very fast. And so I was asking my questions. So if somebody is not familiar with me and you see my eyes going like this, it's how my spirit guides tell me yes or no when I'm asking questions in the background. So I asked Janice if we needed to funnel that down so it was slower, and they're like, no, everything is going as it should be, but it just feels really fast on the horizon, lots of writing. And they said yes to whatever question you're thinking about.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, nice.
Yeah,
I like that.
Mm-hmm.
So good. Hi, Carol. Nice.
Hey, Chris.
Hi, Chris.
Nivra, Gina.
Annie there. Thanks, everybody, for being here.
Super awesome.
All right. Linda Thompson, can I get a message from my dad, Lawrence? His birthday is today.
Lawrence.
Lauren.
Happy birthday to Lawrence.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Maybe it's not okay. Linda, I don't know if you understand this or someone else does, but I wrote down, so I kind of, as JJ was talking there, I was tuning into someone and I wrote down happy birthday, and there would be a D name connected, a cancer passing, and then I heard Kate or Catherine. And so I don't know if this connects to you, Linda, or if it's for someone else, but there was a happy birthday. And so that's interesting that they took me to this one. And does Dad have two brothers also? Okay. And I'm just going to go with the message because I feel this connection in his energy, and it's about ascending the mountain. And it feels like, and this I think is for all of us, and I feel like this would be your dad wanting to be the messenger and include everybody in this to keep going forward. So it's like, keep going forward. You know, there's, like Debbie was just saying about the parts of our story, but it's not our full story. So we've got to go in the energy of keep going forward. So encouragement for you, Linda.
She said, I don't think that connects to me, but he does have two brothers.
Okay, interesting. It might just be a little piggyback for somebody else. But
there might be.
Over here, I wrote down shady trees, outdoors, nature, and grounding. So I don't know if that means that any of that stuff resonates with you on something that relates directly to him, or if that just means it's encouragement for you to do those things. I don't know if you need to ground, if there's the part of the message is to ground and get in touch with the outdoors, but there's a lot of I don't know. I'll quit talking. You guys go ahead.
Yeah, I'm a little foggy on it too, trying to connect. And so they were bringing in some symbols, but it was a bit distant. And my language wants to come out just a little bit. Maybe they'll tell me what's going on. They're talking about the connection, the sewing. It's kind of making me feel with the symbols that he gave me, because it was the above below symbol where it's like a triangle meets a triangle. Do you feel as if he's just kind of sewing it all together, kind of like there's no distance between you two. I don't know if that makes any sense. And
She did say we looked forward to outdoor vacations.
The sense I'm getting with him and is that he seemed like the person I'm getting here, a very structured person. Like he liked structure, or kind of this a routine, same structure routine, but also everything in its place. But interesting when he's showing me something here, and it was almost like pruning. I want to say pruning. And so when a loved one comes through and they start showing me symbols like that, I feel like it's more of bringing a message in, not really saying this is who I was. It's more of like letting go of things that no longer, that don't serve you, that aren't. So anything that maybe he's taking responsibility that he wants you to release, it could be words, it could be beliefs that he placed on you, or things like that. You know that he loved you. You know that. So that's not a question here, and he loves you so much. Oh my gosh. But he's just saying there's some things that parents do in general that we put onto our children, and the children carry them, and he wants you to prune those off, things that just no longer, Linda, that may be holding you back from fully just blooming and being your whole self. Belief systems that don't really suit you, and he's saying, and basically aren't even true, but that's what he followed, or whatever his belief, whatever he did, he was placing on you. He wants you to release that, prune that off, so you can have even more growth and healing and expansion for yourself.
The whole time you've been talking, my chest has been like really tight.
Well, he came in with that tightness with me too, Lise. So, yeah. So I don't know if there was something with his chest as well, but I felt that chest too. Interesting. He always said death was a part of life. He was structured and very kind. Yeah, very kind. Sweet man. But there were some things that he feels that he may have placed on your shoulders. He wants you to go ahead and release that. He died of a heart attack. That's why we're doing that. Okay. Thank you, Linda. I'm like, I don't know what that is, but all right. So we know that we're talking to him. Thank you, Linda, because of that. But yeah. Now he reminds me of the type of person that would, I don't know if he did then, but he reminds me of the type of person that would go ahead and save that spider that's in Kevin's house, that he would go ahead and save that spider.
Kevin's like, yeah. Right on.
Anyway, Linda, blessings to you.
Many blessings, yeah.
All righty. Someone wants to go next.
Is it Mike? Is it Lisa, your turn?
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Let me look at recent stuff. I was drawn to this one when I saw it. Franny Smith.
Oh, hi, Franny. Nice.
Will my granddaughter forgive me? I miss her so much.
Hi, Franny.
I read this as grandmother, and I'm like, wait, no, it says granddaughter, and I just love grandmas so much.
Me too. Oh, and I mixed them all up.
Oh.
I put them in time, so I put them all into one, which is really, really great. I feel there's a bit of time in it, kind of working things out in her own feelings. I think some feelings were hurt I think there was some miscommunication. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Yeah. And then I think there was some denial around it about, it's like sometimes we just point the finger. There's always something for us to be responsible for when we're in the upset. And then there's this energy of honesty and acceptance. And those are both communication cards for me. So I feel there will be, I see a bit of time. It's hard to place what that actually is, but yeah, I do see a shift, Franny, on both sides.
Okay. Yeah. I'm getting that, working with this free will, but I do see as you pray and you put that intention in and you continue to step into the energy of forgiveness for on both sides, and you can stand in the gap for both of you and bring that energy of forgiveness. And I do feel that it will be there. And I literally got the card of forgiveness.
Wow.
Oh, that's lovely.
And I got 25, which is 7. And listen to the prayer, Franny. Today, my prayer of intention is forgiveness. May I find in my heart a place for forgiveness in my past and present. Help me to release others and to show love and kindness to myself through forgiveness. And again, you can step into that gap for both of you, Franny. Do it like you are her and do it like you are you. And this card was right there, and I just love that. Yeah, just the whole coming together.
Yeah. And I'll just echo one more thing is back to the reading that Debbie gave for me, and it was the number 18 card. This is also the number 18 card, and it's the power of purpose, and it's a bullseye. So this is going to go in that right direction. Yeah, a bullseye.
Yeah, and I don't have a card. I just love the cards you guys drew, so I didn't even try. But I do feel like it's a yes. And there's something about, I do feel like there's something about, there's almost, I don't know if learning curve is the phrase I'm trying to say. But the timing of this as well, back to timing, right? I think that that level of understanding, I think, is finally going to be met at some point. And it's just going to, I guess there's a little stubbornness there, is what I'm feeling, a little bit of stubbornness, but that's going to let up. And I think that the little gates are opening up already, and you just don't know it. So it feels really good.
Annie Bear, bye. Thank you for letting us know.
Bye, Annie.
And if you did put a question in, let us know when you head on out so we can take you off the list. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Franny, they won't let me go with the grandmother. I need to talk about the grandmother because I read it as will my grandmother forgive me? I miss her so much. And I can't let it go, so I'm just going to go with it. And they're talking about this side of the body. And when you were reading the forgiveness words, Debbie, they were doing some energy work on this side of the body. And it made me feel a little bit more grounded, a little bit more, it's like released something right here. And your grandmother wants to help in this, or a grandmother wants to help in this situation, Franny. So you can go ahead and ask the grandmother to help in this situation very strongly.
Yeah, I saw what you typed, Kevin. I don't know.
Well,
maybe Franny was passing through.
Maybe.
The beauty of a replay. It's all good.
mm-hmm. So blessings to you, Franny, and hopefully you're here and just having some trouble typing. We are all giving you a big hug.
Mm-hmm.
And so that being said, if you put a question in, please stay. We're not here like all day. You can hang out with us. All right.
Great. Oh, this one's, is it my turn or no?
Oh, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
That's interesting because I just did a session before this, and I'll be discreet, but they're taking me back to that, Suzanne. So does the divine have a message about, because it was, I didn't see that for the 5. I get it. Okay. Ooh, interesting. I'm sorry I got excited because I'll be discreet, but okay, let me sit with this. Ooh.
Hypnicity says forgiveness has come up in several shows today. So, we need to take all the messages that came through for ourselves here on that one as well. So, the 5 blue rings.
I'm gonna go with this because so I'm just gonna I'm just editing a bit. So what they were showing me was this crystal kind of cocoon capsule, and I was inside with this other person's energy, and these 5 light beings came in. And 2 of them made themselves known and the other 3 were supporting. But it was all about reassuring safety in this moment. And so it feels collective in all of the changes with the number 5. Things change and change and change. And sometimes we can lose our feeling of safety. And so there is an aspect of the safety in this. And this might speak to more than one person. Okay. I'm just going to show you the 3 cards. I've got the Miracles card, and I know there's people that are asking questions around the fear of what the outcome is going to be for people that are struggling right now, whether that be with mental health, physical, emotional. And so this is for all of us. And so there's inner peace when we're in that trust. And so collectively, that energy that happened in that healing this morning was for all of us. Yeah, more safe.
You know, a message about the 5 blue rings for the collected. I'm not sure. I've never heard of the 5 blue rings, so I missed all that. But what I'm hearing here, very cold reading, Suzanne, because I don't know anything about the 5 rings. I mean, I've never heard of this phenomenon. But what I'm getting here is that it's about abundance, and it's also about stepping into more clarity. There's more. It's going to be clearer. There you go. It's about communication. It's about abundance and it becoming clearer, is what I was told. So those were the words that came in with that, and but for it to become, there's actually more rings that we can't see. Does that make sense? There's more, but we see we see 5 or whatever. You're seeing 5. Again, I don't even know. Is this in the sky? I don't know. I've been out of it. But yeah, so I do feel that it's going the hearing, the communicate, it's going to be enhanced and become clearer.
Yeah, this is cold for me too, and I'm just going with it. So I wrote down that with the 5, I felt like it just means messages that are coming in. And I was really focused on the color blue, and there's such a calming thing with that. And there's something about putting those together. It seems like it's some indication of future enclosure or protection. And it's like the rings are surrounding you. Does that make any sense? I don't know. It feels like the rings are surrounding you. And with that 5, it's almost a repetitive kind of a vibe. Like the message is to pay attention to the messages. And there is this future calming protection, and with that blue and that calmness and that serenity, I'm getting a very peaceful vibe on that. I don't know if the 5 rings indicates anything like that, but that's completely what I'm getting and what I wrote down over here.
I'm so spacey, right? I feel like I'm going to jump out of my skin, but I'm over here like, they said frequency, sound, and pure. The word pure. It's like the most pure pitch that's coming through, and resonance does have has an energy behind it. And I also saw that etched around the circle is information. It's like wound. And then they showed me, okay, so we were talking about the gala and whatnot. They were showing me, the Golden Globe guy, he's golden. And I saw the blue ring or blue coin ring, and it goes over the golden ones. And once it touches right around their feet, there's this information that it's almost as if it's like a key. The blue ones are the key. Blah, blah. It's hard for me to say words.
Words are tough sometimes.
Words are tough.
It's all good.
There's a lot behind that.
Mm.
And I'm hearing you say a key. A key. Like
a key here.
Yeah, come here. A key.
Ooh, yeah, Midas. Oh, that's funny. Hypnicity. Yeah, I have a lot of energy from this today. I feel like actually, could I do something really quick?
Yeah, please.
My language. Okay, because I'm gonna like, yeah. So Atutano mama kutano mashti tano tana titana no nana tana tano kayewa no mashti tana yewa pano mama kutano ishtitana yema tui tana makupa kishni mayewa no mama kayewa yeta ashtitanawi pama tuishti tano katana ashtita yewa papa kiawa na shewa Pano tamaka ishtitano yewa ano tana ishtita yewa pago yewa itana ishtitano itana payewa ishtitana yewa ano nana tana ishtipawa yewa no mamaka yewa ishtita nana kiawa. Can you just imagine the feeling that when you go from like the chrysalis into the butterfly, like that feeling of knowing you need to be somewhere, but you're not exactly sure how to do it. And you want to run, but you don't know how to walk. I know that's not a butterfly, but that's what they were saying. You can't run if you don't know how to walk.
Mm.
And they're like, you can't even put on a weighted vest to keep you grounded because you have to take off that that dense feeling, because right now it's like we're supposed to be feeling this way, even though it's strange, like turning into the butterfly. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank
I
you.
feel much better. but tingly. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, there's a card I can't find, but I want to hold up. But it's. I think it says something like, "I'm floating on air today." It's like how it's what I'm feeling like over here.
Yeah, here too.
Yeah.
Tana wants to know what language you're speaking, JJ.
Yeah, the language was given to me all at once. And when I was, anyways, long story. But this language was given to me all at once. And like spirit, heart, it's like a heart language. It came through my heart. So some people hear different things. It's like a heart language.
Mm.
JJ, I found the card that I wanted. Today
Okay.
I float on air, but look what's on it.
A butterfly.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God. Which is so crazy because I heard to pull 2 cards as well, and it's
Oh my
the
God.
butterfly and the deer, and it's a number 18 card again.
Wow.
Oh.
And it's about the
Oh.
gentleness. It's about the gentleness. And last week, and this, I think, Debbie, because you starred that with the forgiveness. So they're bringing me back to last week, and I had this upset around because we built on our property, and I didn't want the mother that we have resident deer, and they have babies every year, and I wait for the twins. It's around my birthday. And I was worried, and I was like, oh my gosh, we've disrupted it, and they're not going to come and have their babies. Well, the day before yesterday, I saw the mother, and she's very pregnant. So the babies are going to be there. And so to go back to Franny in that putting out the prayer, they want you to call and to be in the feeling that there is the forgiveness now. And I know that that's hard to do.
Oh my gosh, that's exactly what I got when I read her statement.
Yeah. So they want us to be in that forgiveness feeling now. They wanted me to be in that energy that the baby were born. And that's the gentleness that Spirit's really working with us. Yeah, to direct us and to just assist us to be in this moment. So the butterfly and that energy, of course, it's number 11. It's very transformational. And I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone, and I'm
Me too.
Right.
so
What is happening?
This is the real deal.
I'm going to try to say these words correctly, but there's a beautiful practice that I like doing where I say, and it's important to say from the beginning of my time to right now, and it says, I forgive anyone who has hurt me intentionally or unintentionally from the beginning of my time to right now. And I say that 3 times. And then I say, I forgive myself for hurting anyone intentionally or unintentionally from the beginning of my time to right now. And you say that 3 times. And it's just this beautiful wave that you can put out there of forgiveness.
That gave me goosebumps.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's do it right now. Everybody.
Now I'm going to have to remember what I said.
Right? All right, let's all leave, rewind the thing, and
Okay. I forgive anyone who has hurt me intentionally or unintentionally from the beginning of my time to right now. I forgive anyone for hurting me intentionally or unintentionally from the beginning of my time to right now. I forgive anyone who has hurt me intentionally or unintentionally from the beginning of my time to right now. I forgive myself for hurting anyone intentionally or unintentionally from the beginning of my time to right now. I forgive myself for hurting anyone intentionally or unintentionally from the beginning of my time to right now. I forgive myself for hurting anyone from the beginning, intentionally or unintentionally, from the beginning of my time to right now.
Awesome.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's so much going on right now.
Mhm.
I have goosebumps everywhere.
It's
It is like
amazing.
Mhm.
we don't even have to say words. It's like whoever's here and whoever's going to be showing up later, it's like that web, that grid we were talking about. There's so much work going on right now.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Yeah, vortex. This is vortex Sedona energy right now.
100%.
Mhm.
Awesome.
If I could just add, so we're all in a time of recognition of the loss, and there's deep sadness and grief in that, but there's a resurrection that's happening. We are
Resurrection.
rising in that. And so there's like that crystal is also the new world. They're saying they're going back to that crystal, that the jasper. And so they're supporting us. You guys are supporting us in such powerful ways to help us to keep going forward. And we can be in the energy. There's lesson in that, where we can be in the energy of things that haven't happened yet, because we all know that time is just made up. It's an illusion. So we can bring the energy of that knowing in this very moment. And it's not to say that we will feel and there will be upset, but we can bring in the feeling of what we're calling in. Now we don't have to wait anymore.
So often I'm finding that it's so unintentional, but when we do these together, there's an kind of it's not on purpose. But we talked about that jasper in the beginning. It's and butterflies. It's almost like that has kind of set the pace, the spider webs, and there's a theme every time, and it always comes full circle. And I think when all of us as a group come together, everybody in chat too, it's I think that's an indication of how powerful the energy is when everybody comes together and stuff. And I think that's really cool, because everybody just is like riding that same wave all the time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, hypnicity.
It's
It's
almost
like
like the
it's like the,
silence is everything.
Yeah. And they're saying that that's okay. We don't have to feel the pressure.
Mhm.
We just can be in this feeling of, okay, it's okay to be in that pause.
Mhm.
We put so much pressure on ourselves to do and do and do and show up in a way that it's like we're going to disappoint people. So they want us to be softer in our heart space and be gentle. They're being so gentle with us because we've been through this landslide. And so be gentle with one another. Go to that place of questioning, inquire, listen before we go to that place of accusing, attacking. Be gentle with each other.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let
Mm-hmm.
that rise. And we do that together.
That's a takeaway.
yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, Spirit. I needed that.
Mm-hmm.
Same.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can you imagine if somebody did say it was the either the web of forgiveness or the grid of forgiveness? Can you imagine if that frequency did go through the grid or the web? How much they want me to say the word fodder would fall from the grid and make it the frequency more of a more in harmony, like a pitch of
Mhm.
harmony. If that emotion like forgiveness, I don't know if forgiveness is an emotion. It's an action, right? Yeah. That would be like, it's just falling off.
I think it's an action that creates emotions.
Yeah. Yeah. And when you started that, JJ, it was 5555.
Wow.
Really great. And the animals, you guys, the animals are communicating with us differently. They want us to listen. They want us to listen in ways. They're speaking again to us. They're all around us. I know you guys are all connected to the animals, and they're a part of this, and they're waking up to new ways. And so in that, we all love the animals, and so they're in this with us. I just needed to hear that. The crows, I can hear them, and they're wanting us to be in that conversation with them, be in that recognition. Don't be in the worry. Mama's gonna have her twins. I'm gonna show you all. I can't be in that joy. Yeah. Yeah, Richie. Yeah. Chris, exactly. I feel like we should just go into the prayer. It feels right.
Yeah.
You guys, so if you would like to put any of your prayer requests, intentions, it's safe. If you would like to keep them private, that's also safe. So however you want to connect with us in this energy as we go into that place that I know you're all so familiar with. It's home.
Jenna, wrapping you up with lots of love.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So right.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, as the communication gets clearer with the 5 blue spheres and the veils thinning, we are just adjusting to feeling more.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so used to being able to stuff things in and kind of push things aside to, you know, but now it's important that we learn how to maneuver with everything that we're feeling, with all the emotions. We're here to experience all the emotions and like that. But we were taught to squish everything down. But now that's being, as this shift is happening, we're stepping into everything. And at first it's a little awkward, and that's okay. We can do this.
We're seeing everything you guys are typing in.
Mm-hmm.
I see them sprinkling like golden glitter on all the prayers. They're eating it up today. They love the prayers and releasing anything. Today's a good day to release and just feel.
I also want, all of you, putting in the prayers, and those who aren't, unspoken prayers that still, I want you just to sense around you, because your angels or your light beings, however your guides, they're very present with you in this moment. When you call out and put that intention of prayer and assistance, you are surrounded. I want you to sense them right now. Let us know what you're feeling. I want you to, because we sense differently, but what are you feeling? Are you feeling a little bit more pressure on your head, maybe, or tingling on your arms, or your heart space? What are you sensing, or do you see them? Thank you, Maria. She put unspoken. Yeah, we gotcha. Pressure on my head. Yeah.
I wrote I wrote down breathing. I think everybody needs to pay attention to their breathing right now, too.
I feel as if in my heart space, there's this galaxy, like a whole galaxy in my heart space.
Yes, yeah. I love that. Just floating that, JJ. Just floating.
Mhm.
A lot of people feeling that in the chest area. Yeah, that's where you connect to the universe. So, and so when you are your angels or whoever it is for you, it is full right now around you. I can see them around you guys.
Feeling like a galactic hug.
There you
Tight
go.
chest, yes.
Yeah, that's like
It is really bizarre to feel a tight chest yet an opening. It's bizarre.
I
Like
see.
like becoming the butterfly. It's really weird.
I see some of you getting actual hugs from them. They're hugging you. They're wrapping you up. Look at that sacred heart.
This
Oh,
art, passion, spiritual community, communion, pardon me, community and communion. Wow.
oh, okay, Laura. Mm-hmm. Allow them to hug you guys. Allow them that galactic hug. Y'all need it. Y'all need a big hug.
Thank you, Suzanne.
Thank you, Suzanne. That's so kind of you.
Suzanne, hugging you.
They wanted me to mention next Sunday is the Healing Light. It's at 5 o'clock. We will all be there Sunday the 4th, and they will continue this with us on the Healing Light. So
Awesome.
yeah, and that's just growing and growing. We have opened it up to all healers to participate in that. That's really important that we come together. So you'll see more and more people joining us for that healing experience. So if you feel called to join us, please join us. You can watch this on the replay, step into this energy. It's bringing in those feelings that we feel we're absent or looking for. We have access to them now. We do. And the spider's right here, Debbie. I'm not going to take a picture because it's but they're just that close. They're just that close. And where we sometimes place fear in it, in that space in between, go back to the heart, y'all. Go back to that sacred heart. We love each and every one of you. You're not alone. This is family. This is real. The healing will continue. And people.
And your prayers have been heard. Yeah. And they are wrapping you up and taking those prayers, your guides, your angels, your team, they're taking them to source.
All right. I'm going to end with a nice little intro of the Healing Light. They just prompted me to do that. It'll just bring you all back into your bodies. Drink lots of water. The energy is really powerful and potent. It's to help us go back into the full embodiment. And so be with the feeling and then go into your grounding. The nature, the animals, the music, however you do that. Love to you all. Thanks so much, everybody, for being here. All right. Bye, everybody. See you soon.